Alright guys, so this is kind of what the pantry looks like right now. Of course we have this spice rack over here, which we probably won't really do anything with that. So as you can see, everything on these shelves are so clustered. So what we're going to do is just go through all of these shelves. And then we're going to, don't look at this stuff down here. We're actually getting ready to get rid of all of that too. And then we kind of have these shelves over here. So we got a shelf to hang here on this wall. So Michael's going to hang that shelf up. And then I went and got a ton of these like stackable bins and these bins from the Dollar Tree and some things that I just had laying around my house. And I picked up some little chalkboard labels to label the front of the bins. And so I'm just going to get everything coordinated into a bin and everything's going to have a place. So we'll probably put a lot of snack foods down here on the bottom in bins so that it's easy for Logan to grab. I want him to kind of start helping me make his lunches in the morning and grabbing everything for the day. And so we'll probably put a lot of canned goods and boxed pastas and things like that up here to where me and Michael are the only ones that need to reach them. Alright guys, so please ignore the noise in the background. I am washing clothes. So if you can see, I kind of organized all of our baking stuff up here. I know it kind of still looks clustered, but the stuff that I use most, like peanut butter, graham crackers, things like that, I kind of put in the front. I don't really get out the marshmallows and stuff that much, so they're just kind of back there in the back. And then when you come down here, you have all of our canned goods. So I just kind of stacked all of our canned veggies and beans, and this is just kind of like some odds and ends. Like, I'll be using that big tomato juice in the next couple of days when I make chili, along with some of these bigger cans of beans. So it's going to free up a lot of stuff on this space. I don't really buy those huge cans except for when I make chili, so that'll free up some space on this shelf as well. So over here I just have kind of like our tea bags, crackers, and popcorn. Coming down one, I have all of our pastas and sides, and over here I just have some little spices that won't fit into this spice rack. So I have our breadcrumbs and our taco seasoning and our garlic, and then I just have like some boxed and bagged potatoes, some pasta sides, some mac and cheese. This is just all of our pasta, some jumbo shells, some angel hair, and then some marinara sauce. Down here, these bottom two shelves are kind of like shelves that Logan can reach and grab from. So we have little bite muffins, fruit snacks, little granola bars. These are just his veggie straws. And then down here we have a basket of applesauce, and then these are just some cereals over here. So my camera battery is about to die, so I'm going to jump off of here, charge it for a little while, finish up the laundry, and then you can see over here I'm going to tackle, I kind of just threw everything on top of the washer and dryer, and I'm going to tackle all of this. So I'm going to take all of this box stuff and put it up there. I put that basket of muffins up there because those are actually my muffins. I like the blueberry kind, so I just threw those up there. So all of these bigger, boxier items that I get in bulk, you'll see I'm just going to kind of line up here so that I can either grab from it or fill over here once we're running low. So that is everything that I'm doing right this second. And then when we come back, I will... once I get a full charge, I'll show you guys the finishing touches that I'm going to do. And just to show you guys really quick, this is a bunch of stuff. There's like, I set our hamburger to thaw out for dinner, so just ignore that. But this is just a bunch of stuff that was in our pantry that I'm tossing. Like this bottle right here, I don't even think I've had it for that long. But I mean, time does fly. But it says it was expired. You can't really see that. February of 2016. Like, there's no way I've had this bottle of hot sauce for over 2 years. Or maybe I have and I just don't realize, but I don't know. But yeah, this is a bunch of stuff that I'm throwing away. It's either expired or I know we're not going to eat it before it expires. We got these Teddy Grahams, some croutons. This is not included. I need to dump out that old flour, and I'm going to put that new bag of flour in there. So this is just a bunch of stuff that was taking up space in my pantry that I'm no longer going to use. Alright guys, so we are done with the top. So we just have the muffins, the chicken broth. This is just a huge box of like ramen noodles, but we don't really like eat them that often. So we bought that box like months ago. There's only 2 missing out of it, and I think Michael and I both ate them for the same day with like a grilled cheese for lunch. I used to be like a ramen noodle junkie, but I guess I ate them so much that now I'm kind of sick of them, so they're just sitting there for now. We have these peanut butter filled pretzels here, just a box of Cheez-Its, some extra cereal. The Apple Jacks are actually gone. Those are actually down there in the back right now because Logan wanted some the other day. So we're saving the Cocoa Krispies and the Fruit Loops until we're out of the other 3 boxes of cereal. And you guys, I did check the expiration date on this box, and It says this box of cereal should be good through the end of the year, so we will definitely be done with that cereal. But just to get it out of the way, if we're not going to grab it every single day, I'm just going to throw it up here. That was the whole point of us putting in this like extra shelf, was just to have some extra storage up here for like things that we don't usually eat every single day, but that way we can have them. And then we just have the extra rice that we fill up our container with. When I ordered this rice, I did not realize it was the minute rice. Like, I read it on the box, but it didn't like hit me until I went to actually make some one day that it was actually the minute rice. I'm just not a big fan of the minute rice because I feel like the minute rice doesn't get as soft as like regular bag rice that I have to actually cook. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but that's just how I feel about it. But we'll just use that one up, and then I'll just continue to buy the huge bags of it, and then just our leftover vanilla wafers. And over here you can see this is kind of just like junk. Like, we have our cat food, dryer sheets, a random lunchbox, which, you know what, now that I have that, I can put it down here with all of our lunch boxes. So just some paper towels, laundry detergents. That's actually our like ice maker bucket in our freezer, but we didn't have enough room in our freezer for all the food that I bought the last time I went to the grocery store, so I had to take it out. We don't ever use ice anyway. So it doesn't matter. But this big bucket here, it's a Halloween bucket, but we actually, Michael and I used to like collect a shot glass from every place that we went, like every state, every city, whatever, and that's just full of shot glasses that we're never gonna use. Back here is just some bleach and some laundry stain removal, and then I have these Valentine's Day cards, y'all. It's a long story, but just to let you know, basically we moved in the middle of the school year, and so my son, we moved probably a week and a half before Valentine's Day. We moved on February 3rd. He started school on February 6th. He took that Monday off. So he started school that Tuesday, and the following week was Valentine's Day. Well, about the night before Valentine's Day, I realized that my son's name probably wasn't on the list that got sent out. So I went and bought extra Valentines, extra candies, things like that, and sent them to the school with him, with his teacher, and asked them to please have the students fill out Valentines for him. So these are just leftover Valentines from that. I didn't see a reason in throwing them out because there'll be another Valentine's Day, and he can just kind of reuse some of these little Valentines. So I just stuck them up here just to kind of get them out of the way. I don't really use bleach and stain remover that often, so you know, they're kind of out of sight, out of mind right now. But that is just an overview of our pantry. Down here I just kind of have it organized to where just some, you know, plastic spoons and forks that I can send with Logan because he'll probably throw them away. We have these little, like, all of this is like lunchbox stuff. So we have like his little cookie cutters, these little containers for his good bin, his apple slicer. This is another like good bin like spoon type of thing. And then in here we just have like these little picks that he can kind of pick up like his fruits or cheeses or whatever, and in here are those silicone cups. So this is just a little basket for like all of his cute little lunchbox stuff. I'm eventually gonna get like one of those just plastic like drawer systems from Walmart to put all of that stuff in and organize. And this is going to be organized better. This shelf is eventually going to go. Like, as soon as I can get everything taken out of boxes and organized better in our house, we're definitely going to get rid of this shelf and just get some drawers. But this is like, this is my lunchbox every day. That's Michael's lunchbox every day. These are Logan's 2 lunchboxes that he kind of, you know, just alternates through. If he spills something in one and I have to clean it, he'll take this one the next day. But most of the time he takes this blue one. Oh, my dryer finally shut off, so you guys can probably hear me a little bit better now. But anyway, so these are his 2 lunch boxes, and this is just a huge lunch box. It's like an insulated bag, and it's got like a lunch container and like a thermos and stuff like that in there. So my work actually gave me that as like a employee gift, but we don't really use it. But I just keep it because you never know when you might need an extra lunch box. And then down here we just have some extra, these are just black tablecloths that were left over from Logan's birthday party. And this is a huge box of Like, I used to be a huge couponer, so this is just a whole box of extra cleaning supplies. I could probably get rid of this box and put all that stuff underneath my sink, but I don't know. It's just a lot of stuff that I have shoved in this box, so I'll eventually get around to taking that stuff out and putting it where it needs to go. But I showed you guys over here earlier. I mean, it's still a lot of stuff, but we're kind of working with a smaller space. And since I do like to buy in bulk, these two shelves down here are kind of easy access for Logan. We have all his granola bars, applesauces, cereals, muffins, things like that. And then up here is just everything that I kind of cook with and have stocked up just to have in the pantry. And then all of our spices. And I also keep like all of our like gravy, chili packets over here, ranch packets, things like that. So I have this little hook on the wall here. This is just has like our chips, but like I had these chips and like a little bit of these Ritz crackers, so I kind of just shoved them all in the chip bag. I mean, it's good enough for us, so we're just gonna pull out of that bag anyway. So that is our new pantry. It's organized and I love it. And we actually bought another one of these shelves, but I don't know where to put it. When they said a 4-foot shelf and it showed a picture on the website, it had like 4 things lined up, so I thought it was like half of this size. I don't know why I thought 4 feet in my mind was like so small, but I ordered 2, so we have another one. I don't even know what we're gonna do with it, but I'm gonna go ahead and end this pantry organization video. If you guys have any tips, please let me know, because this is a hot mess still, and I feel like, I mean, it's a lot more practical than it was, but it's still a mess. So let me know your tips down below. We'll see you guys in the next video.